You've been journaling, praying, reading all the things, and still feel like you're stuck in a fog. The truth, clarity isn't about having more answers. It's about asking the right questions. And today, I'm going to help you find yours. Let's do it. Hey mama, welcome to Career Growth for Working Moms. If you're stuck in a job that doesn't fit or burning out trying to do it all, you're in the right place. I'm Shannon, a career coach and fellow working mom. Here, you'll get simple career strategies and strength-based leadership tips to help you grow with clarity and confidence. So grab your coffee or reheat it for the third time and let's do this. Hey there, mama. Welcome back to the show. You're overwhelmed, you're tired, you're doing a million things, and yet somehow it still feels like you're spinning your wheels. And the worst part, you don't even know exactly what's wrong. You just know that something is. You crave clarity, but it feels like no matter how many lists you make or how many podcasts you listen to, or how many journals you fill, you're still not sure what you really want. But real clarity, it's softer than that. It's slower, and it almost always starts with subtraction, not addition. You don't find clarity by doing more. You find it by doing what matters most. You don't need 50 more ideas. You need to return to who you are at your core. When you're stuck, your brain often says, just do something. So you start Googling, over-researching, asking 10 people for advice. You make spreadsheets and vision boards, and you maybe even redo your resume. And still, you still feel stuck. And why is that? Because clarity doesn't come from information. It comes from connection. Connection to your values, your energy, your natural way of leading and living. That's why I built the leadership style quiz, not to label you, but to help you return to your design. Because when you lead from your wiring, the noise quiets down, the confusion lifts, the fog starts to clear. So let's talk about overwhelm for a second, because I hear this all the time. I just feel so overwhelmed. I don't know where to start. And what do we do when we feel overwhelmed? We either shut down or we speed up. We freeze or we hustle. And neither leads to clarity. Both lead to burnout. Overwhelm is often not a capacity problem. It's a clarity problem. You don't need more time. You need to know what matters most. So here's a quick reframe. When you say, I don't have enough time, what you usually mean is, I don't have clear priorities. And that's where your leadership style can help. Now, let's talk about the why behind the overwhelmed. I call these the 4 fog triggers, the hidden roots that keep you feeling stuck even when you're trying to move forward. So, number 1, over-identification. You've become so wrapped up in your roles as mom, manager, helper that you can't actually hear what you want anymore. Number 2, overcommitment. You've said yes to everything out of guilt, pressure, or fear of missing out. And now you can't see your own priorities through the noise. Number 3, overprocessing. You're thinking and rethinking and second-guessing everything, so clarity never gets a chance to speak. And number 4, overcontrol. You're trying to plan the perfect path before you take this first step, and the delay is costing you your momentum. Which one is showing up for you in your life right now? I want you to take a breath here. No, really, right now. Inhale, exhale. You are not behind. You are just reconnecting. Okay, let's get personal here, because each leadership style struggles with clarity in different ways. The boss lady in actions, you can feel stuck when there's too much to do and no clear place to start. Your brain wants action, but the fog paralyzes you. Your clarity move, pick one task. Doesn't matter which one, do it fully. Then pause, reassess, and move to the next. Clarity builds as you move, not before. You charismatic queens, you feel stuck when your impact feels invisible. You're pouring out, but it's not landing. Your clarity move, ask, what message do I most want to share right now? Then speak it, post it, write it, voice note it. Clarity comes when you connect outward, but from an inward alignment. Heart-centered guide, You feel stuck when you've lost your center in caring for everyone else. You're emotionally overloaded and the fog feels emotional too. Your clarity move? Pull back, journal, take a solo walk, meditate. Ask, what do I want this week? And start there. Clarity returns when you hear your own voice again. Visionary brainiac. You feel stuck when nothing feels fully thought out. You're in analysis paralysis, chasing perfection before permission to act. Your clarity move? Set a timer for 20 minutes. Brainstorm. Then pick one messy action. Let momentum create the next step. Clarity isn't the plan, it's in the doing. Let's do a quick clarity audit right now. Grab your notes app or a journal and answer these 4 prompts. Number 1, what's energizing me lately? Number 2, what's draining me right now? Number 3, what am I doing just because I should? Number 4, what's the one thing I keep thinking about but haven't acted on? Pause here. Really pause. Reflect. Because clarity is not usually about making a big leap. It's about noticing the nudge you've been ignoring. Now, let's talk about the 3 sneaky habits I see all the time that drain clarity. One of those, crowdsourcing your purpose. You're asking too many people for advice, and now you're overwhelmed by input and more confused than ever before. Clarity doesn't come from consensus. It comes from connection. Second one, chronic comparison. You're watching someone else's highlight reel and wondering why your life feels flat. Stop using someone else's clarity as the standard for yours. 3, micromanaging the outcome. You're trying to guarantee a result before you commit. So you stay stuck in indecision, waiting for certainty. But here's the truth. Confidence comes after commitment, not before. So let's walk some of these real life scenarios I've seen with my clients. Jenna, who is a boss lady, was crushing her productivity but hated her job. She thought she needed a new time management tool. What she really needed was clarity around what fueled her. Once we identified her values and reset her calendar around them, everything shifted. Then we have Tina. She's a heart-centered guide. She felt overwhelmed by small asks. She was drowning in little favors, team requests, school responsibilities, all tiny individually, but massively collectively. She didn't need better time skills. She needed boundaries rooted in clarity. Clarity gives you a filter. Without it, everything feels urgent. Your leadership style isn't just how you run a meeting. It's how you make decisions. It's how you set boundaries. It's how you move through uncertainty. When you lead from your strengths, the fog clears. You stop chasing approval. You start following peace. So here's your Clarity Reset Challenge this week. Take the leadership style quiz if you haven't at theshannonfox.com/leadership-style. Second, do your alignment audit. Go back and really sit with those 4 questions. And third, ask yourself, if I were already clear, what's one small action I would take today? You don't have to see the whole path. You just need to take the next aligned step. You already have the clarity. It's just buried under too much noise. Let's peel back the layers one step at a time. I'll see you back here soon. Hey Working Mama, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds to share it with a friend who's stuck in her career but doesn't want to sacrifice her family to grow? Also, please leave a quick review on Apple Podcasts. It seriously lights me up to know this show is helping you navigate burnout, find clarity, and lead with confidence. All right. Time to shut down my laptop and pretend I'm not hiding from folding that laundry. I'll meet you back here soon for another episode of Career Growth for Working Moms. You've got this.